As the saying goes, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. The way to my heart too is through my stomach. I also want to be fed. I also. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Keaton. I film videos from the Netherlands and I film videos on modest lifestyle. Now, in this video, I'm going to be discussing and debunking myths on marriage. Let's dive in. Myth number one is marriage changes you. I believe this is not true. You and you alone are the only person responsible for change in your life. So if you are waiting to get married to change, sorry, spoiler alert, marriage is not going to change. It's only going to show you the parts of yourself you think you did not know, and also just going to expand and magnify on that. So if you're someone that gets angry, you have more reason to get angry when you're married, because you have a whole new human being with you that you have to learn and accommodate, and vice versa as well. If you're a mean person, you're just going to get even the platform to display that meanness. If you're someone that you enjoy having arguments, you can argue for the whole of Africa and every other continent put together, you're going to be able to argue more because there are so many more things to argue about. If you're someone that you're mean, you're stingy, it's just a platform for you to display all that characteristics. And if you're someone that you've been preparing for marriage, you're someone that prays, you have more reason to pray. If you're someone that cares, you are someone that loves cooking, you cook more because you're now in your space and you're in the right frame of mind as well. When you have a supportive partner, you'll be able to do more of the things that are positive. Do not wait till you get married before you start working on yourself. Do not wait till you have a spouse or even someone you're engaged to. Start working on yourself now. If you want to be someone that prays, start praying now. If you're someone that wants to know how to take care of the family and clean your house and do all that, do it now, so that when you're married, you get to grow in another phase of your life. Myth number two is all that a man wants is food, sex, and respect. Every human being wants to be respected, whether it's a child or an adult. If you're someone that has the training already to respect every single person, you can easily practice this in your marriage as well, and it won't be a problem. Now, the second point, sex. Sex is important in a marriage. It creates intimacy, it creates connection between you and your partner, and God designed it for it to be that, and it's important. But I would not say everything is sex. Don't expect sex to fix everything, because it would not. As the saying goes, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. The way to my heart too is through my stomach. I also want to be fed. I also want to get food. And I don't think this works for everybody. Some men are very big on food and how their food should be prepared and what they want to eat, and others are not so big on it. So and in my experience, my dad was never a big eater. He was never a picky eater. He was just someone that he wanted what he was going to eat to be healthy and easy. He did not want my mom spending 2 hours in the kitchen. And now, as a husband is also not a big eater, he would like to eat, but it's not going to be fussy about, oh, spend 2 hours in the kitchen, do this one. No, so for me, I think that does not work in every marriage. Go into your marriage with an open mind and see what works for you both. Myth number three, oh, I don't know how to count. 3, let's do this. Myth number 3 is your husband is going to be able to provide everything for you. That is a lie. People tell you, when you get married, everything's going to be. It's a lie. A husband is not God, he's a man. Even if he's the richest man on this earth, there's still some things you would want that he will still not be able to provide for you. You must be completing God before getting married, thinking that a man can be the one to fulfill all your desires, meet all your needs, meet all your expectations, emotionally, physically, financially, in every alley you have in life. That will be so unfair to him and unfair to yourself as well. You must communicate your expectations. If you're somebody that likes flowers and you don't tell your husband and you expect him to know, I guess sister, no flowers for you. If you're somebody you like vacation and you don't ask, you're not going to get there. If you're someone you like having date nights at home and lighting candles and all those things, and you don't ask, and you think that when you have come back from work, or when you've gone out and come back and you think your husband will have gotten rose petals, all those things you see in the movies. My sister is not going to be like that. Let me just tell you, the things you see in movies are not true. It's not real life, and you just have to wake up to that reality. Ask and you shall be given. It's not just asking your heavenly Father, which is very important, but also ask your husband. And if your husband also cannot provide those things, now step it up and ask your heavenly Father, because then your Father in heaven is able to provide everything for both you and your husband. So communicate clearly. Communicate your expectations. If you want your husband to help you with the house chores, you must say it clearly. If you want him to help you with cooking, if he can cook, you must tell him, I'd like for you to help me with this. Not because you see someone on the internet doing so, or you see their husbands cooking for their wives every Sunday and you think, my husband's going to cook. Please and please don't have a heartbreak, because that is just going to lead to you. That's only just going to lead to comparison, and then you'll feel hurt, and then you would not feel as appreciative as you should of your partner. The thing that you get in marriages, especially this is the things they feed men with. When you get married, your wife will be just, she'll help you to wash, she'll help you to clean, she'll help you to, I don't know what other things they feed men with. It's true that the woman's primary role in the family is to nurture, is to take care of the family, is to care for the family, but you have to understand your schedules, you have to understand everyone's strengths, and also you have to know what works for you. Example, classic example, I am not a morning person. I've never been, and I don't think I will be. I slowly boot in the morning. I'm very slow in the morning, not because I don't want to get things going, but it's just not me. I work sometimes till late at night, and I enjoy staying up in the night to complete everything I have to do. So my husband, on the other hand, is a morning person. It'd be unfair to expect me to wake up by 5 a.m. to get ready, iron my husband's clothes, get breakfast. Thankfully, he's not somebody that will stay at home and eat breakfast in the morning. And I thank God for that, because God is the perfect matchmaker. He knows I love my sleep. And yes, but expecting the things that are not realistic as well is so wrong. If you expect your wife to be dressed nice every day, anyone that knows me knows I love dressing well. Even at home, I want to look nice for my husband, but my husband is the one that has seen me looking at my bestest, if there's any word like that. And I'm being sarcastic now. When I'm not feeling well, I don't look put together. When I just wake up from bed, I'm surely not looking nice. But your husband is the one to see you at that, when you're in that state. But you should also put in the effort to look nice for him. But to say that every single day you're going to be wearing nice nightwears, spicing things up, is not going to be true. Let me break that table. It's not realistic. It's not a realistic expectation, because you're cold, especially in the winter. Nobody's wearing no flimsy clothes because you are cold. And it's going to be very carnal on the man's side to expect that you have to dress a certain way, or for him to idolize you in a certain way before he's attracted to you. So this is not to say tie wrapper, wear scarf every day, but I mean, balance is key in life. Balance is key. So my last and final myth I will be debunking and breaking in this video is the first year of marriage is always the hardest. I stand to disagree with this. Your marriage is what you make of it. You can have 10 years of miserable marriage. You can even have 20 years of miserable marriage. You can even be in the marriage for 50 years and you're miserable. It is what you make of it. You can choose to see the challenges and trying to make sure everything fits as challenging, but I would not say the hardest. I would say for my first year of marriage, it was adventurous. It was one where I got to know my husband, and it was one where I had fun. I made sure I had fun. Now, would I say that we didn't have arguments? That would be a lie. Will I say we didn't have disagreements? Nah, it would be a lie. And the honeymoon phase, let me just tell you, is a state of your mind. If you choose to want to keep having your honeymoon for 5, 6, 10 years, you can do that. It's you and your partner. Your marriage is what you make of it. The first year, I would say, is challenging because there's so many moving parts. You are having to deal with another person, you're having to deal with his family, you're having to deal with his friends, you're having to deal with his work problems, you're having to deal with church, and he has to do the same with you. So there are many moving parts, things that would happen that are going to challenge both of you, and to see how well you're able to deal with change. If you're someone that you don't like change, you just want things to remain the same way, marriage is going to challenge that point of view strongly. It's going to shake that, and it's going to cause you to see that having things the same way doesn't always work. So I would like to hear from you all what myths you have heard that you found out not to be true as a married person, and if you're single, what are the things you've heard about marriage that you find or you hear and you think it's not true or it's too good to be true? Share them in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to like, to share, to comment, and hit the subscribe button, and also click on the notification bell to be notified anytime I post a video. Until next time, bye and stay blessed.